Shabbat Shalom, listeners. This is the day the Most High has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. The sun is setting. I'm up in the sky, like on 16 feet above the ground, and sitting at the equilibrium of the horizon where the sun is setting. And on the new album, the artist Kimberly Thompson released, there's this song called Cotton Candy Clouds. And it's named after this, when the sun is setting. The Most High is doing all this painting and beautiful artwork, unbeknown to us, because we're so attached to the little minute things that are happening in our life that we miss this cool stuff that's happening above us. So I hope you guys get to see a sunset and a sunrise and, you know, have that sentiment in the back of your subconscious from listening to this. How you doing, listeners? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here. This is Primordial Goddess Radio Show here on the platform YT. Shouts out to YT and happy 2024 to everybody who is acknowledging that. I appreciate your attentiveness here on the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to these videos. You all know there's all kind of wavy energy flowing through the algorithm of YT, and so, you know, we're building a community. It takes, you know, that saying, it says it takes a village, you know, so let's build a new community where we have a safe place, safe haven to come to. And I feel like this platform welcomes that energy field where there's no judgment. We just discuss things that have been written in ancient literature, generational wealth from our ancestors. Hallelujah. Bless them. I send a barakah to them. Shouts out to the children of Yasharel and the children of Mitzrayim, the sons and daughters of great Abraham, and all of us spread out all over the earth. Hallelujah. The sons and daughters of Yaakov, and everyone that walks the earth. You know, you're a blessing to spirit itself. Seriously. We're all fragments of the Most High, and I'm never going to forget that. So do not judge others, judge yourself. Judge the plank in your own eye before you judge the splinter in your brother's. So everybody should be focused on themselves and trying to heal and get better and be a better version of themselves. Listeners, we are here to thank you for that long intro. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, or however you're receiving this message. Very grateful to be here. It's taken everything that we've been through and overcome to get to now. So congratulations to anyone that's passing this message and hearing this. You know, everyone in their own dichotomy has been through a lot, and good and challenging. So if you've gotten this far and you're keeping it moving and you're hanging in there and you're not giving up on yourself and you're staying away from toxicity and negative people, negative energies, the negative spirit of things, and you're acknowledging that and you're ascending and healing and just letting go, you know, don't look back. You know, the back of our brain like records everything that happens. And so it's important to just don't look back, especially if it's egregious and nefarious acts, be put upon you. Your enemies attack you without any type of evidence or desire or need to do this. They just do it for sport. So, but you listeners, you're going to continue moving towards the light as the greatest sports person ever in your community, in your family. You're going to move towards healing. You're going to move towards ascending. You're going to move towards happiness. You're going to move towards finishing those projects no matter what. You're going to move towards determination, discipline. You're going to move towards getting more rest. You're going to move towards eating better. You're going to move towards having more wisdom and knowledge and not speaking all the time, discernment, moving in silence. You're going to master this, I believe. So happy 2024 to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Proverbs 27. I send a barakah to our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful great-grandpa, King Shalom, the son of King Dawid, our other grandfather, and all our grandfathers and grandmothers that reside in the earth and above the earth and some below. I send you a barakah. Thank you so much for walking the earth and continuing the flamboyancy of the bloodline, for us all to collectively be here at the right hand of the Most High, light and dark, we shall move into balance and ascend. And it's the consciousness here that we are valuing so much, rather than the 3D atmosphere, which is falling away. So we must rebuild it, and that requires for light and dark to come together and set a tone of balance, which the original blueprint of this is in the first sentence and chapters of Genesis. Okay? So everything is an era. Like, every sentence didn't just happen like all right then and there. Like, every sentence is literally an era. Like, it's 50, 20, 40, 100 years, and then another thing happens, and so on and so forth. So I don't want anybody to be miscued or misunderstood about reading the scriptures, because things didn't happen back to back to back to back. Just like how things move in your own lives, listeners. It takes time. Certain cycles need to begin and certain cycles need to end. Certain patterns need to take place in the algorithm and sacred geometry, and then they need to burst into a supernova, either of light or dark, so that something else can begin again. So please, stay with me. Hallelujah. Proverbs 27. All praise to the Most High. In the name of YAHAWASHI, YAHUSHA HaMashiach, let there be light. Hallelujah. Do not boast of tomorrow, for you do not know what a day brings forth. Let another man praise you, and not your own mouth. A stranger, and not your own lips. A stone is heavy, and sand is weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than both. Wrath is cruel, and displeasure overwhelming. But who is able to stand before jealousy? Open reproof is better than hidden love. The wounds of a friend are true, but the kisses of an enemy are profuse. One satisfied loathes the honeycomb, but to a hungry one, any bitter is sweet. Like a bird that wanders from its nest, so is a man who wanders from his place. Ointment and perfume gladden the heart, so one's counsel is sweet to his friend. Do not forsake your own friend or your father's friend, and do not go into your brother's house in the day of your calamity. Better is a neighbor nearby than a brother far away. My son, be wise and gladden my heart, that I might have a word for him who reproaches me. A clever man foresees calamity, hides himself. The simple shall go on, they are punished. Take the garment of him who is guarantor for a stranger, and for a strange woman pledge it. He who greets his friend loudly early in the morning shall have it reckoned to him as a curse. Drops that never cease on a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. Whoever represses her represses the wind, and his right hand encounters oil. Iron is sharpened by iron, and a man sharpens the face of his friend. He who lends and tends the fig tree eats its fruit, and he who guards his master is esteemed. As in water, face to face, so a man's heart to man. The grave and destruction are not satisfied, so the eyes of the man are not satisfied. A refining pot is for silver, and a furnace for gold. So a man is tried by his praise. Even if you proud, a fool in a mortar, with a pestle along with crushed grain, his folly shall not leave him. Know well the state of your flocks. Apply your heart to your herds. For riches are not forever, nor a diadem to all generations. Grass vanishes and new grass appears, and the vegetation of the mountains are gathered in. The lambs are for your garments, and the goats for the price of a field, and goat's milk enough for your food. For the food of your household, and the sustenance for your girls. Thank you, listeners, for being here. That was the reading of Proverbs 27, written by a king, a chosen king. A king we have the privilege to read true words by, King Shalom, chosen by the Most High, son of King David, another chosen king, our relative. We are very blessed to be here, a part of the paradigm and the paradigm shift of the Most High's fragments of himself, light and dark and balance. So please do not take any of these moments for granted. I don't care what's going on in your life. Be grateful to be alive. Be grateful to breathe. Be grateful to walk. Be thankful to talk. Be thankful to make decisions on your well-being. And when you make decisions, I hope that they don't hurt others. But when you make decisions for yourself, it blesses others. And we can build a community based off that. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me, the Primordial Goddess Show. I'm very grateful and thankful to be here. Thank you, Most High, for this gift, a divine gift to share and build a community in the name of light and dark being balanced. And we shall do this in healing and not judging others. We have a lot of work to do on ourselves, listeners. So please, please, judge yourself and let go of judgment of others. There's too much out here, too many variations and fragments of the Most High for you to judge others. Be at peace, and it starts with you. I'm going to keep it moving. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys like any of the music here, please go over to IamKimberlyThompson.com and download the music on the website there. And Miss Kimberly Thompson, the great artist. Or you can go to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, any of those canals. Download some of the music there. She also has a YT channel called Ktmusicproductions. You guys can link up there. She does her own music videos. She does all the work here, Primordial Goddess. She designs our clothes. She's awesome to work with, and she's very pleasant. So, not to gas her up, but you guys link up with her. Thank you for being here. If you guys have any questions about merch or the channel or interviews or anything like that, you can email me at ktmusicpr1@yahoo.com. I send you a barakah. Please be gentle with yourself and others. Shalom.